Welcome to our countdown of the top haunted places you must visit. Like, if you're not already booking a flight after this, I don't know what to tell you. If you love a good scare, and let's be real, who doesn't? You're in the right place. We're about to take a trip around the globe, virtually speaking, of course, budget cuts, am I right? To explore the history and hauntings of some seriously spooky locations. We're talking cold spots, weird noises, maybe even a full-on ghost sighting if we're lucky. So, buckle up. Maybe grab a blanket or a friend to hide behind and get ready to dive into the world of the paranormal. Don't say I didn't warn you. Things are about to get creepy. First up, we're heading to London, England, home of Big Ben, those fancy phone booths, and a little something called the Tower of London. Now, this isn't just some picturesque tourist trap, folks. This place has seen some things. We're talking centuries of imprisonment, executions, torture, just your average Tuesday. It's basically a giant stone-cold magnet for restless spirits. And trust me, they are restless. Probably the most famous resident is Anne Boleyn, Henry VIII's second wife. You know, the one he chopped the head off of. Yeah, that one. People have reported seeing her ghostly figure wandering the tower, still rocking that royal headwear. But she's not the only one hanging around. There's also the two young princes, rumoured to have been murdered in the tower, and even the ghost of a bear, because why not? The Tower of London, folks. Visit at your own risk. Next, we're hopping to Philadelphia, home of the cheesesteak and the creepy Eastern State Penitentiary. This former prison was known for its strict use of solitary confinement. Prisoners were kept in individual cells with no contact with the outside world. Visitors and staff have reported disembodied whispers, shadowy figures, and apparitions. Cell Block 12 is one of the most haunted spots, with faces peering from empty cells. If I were a ghost, I'd hang out in a creepy abandoned prison too. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're heading to Estes Park, Colorado, to visit the Stanley Hotel, the very place that inspired Stephen King's iconic horror novel, The Shining. Now, if you've seen the movie, you know it involves a creepy, isolated hotel, a family driven to madness, and some seriously disturbing twins. And let's just say, the real Stanley Hotel doesn't disappoint. Guests have reported hearing phantom piano music echoing through the halls, always a classic. Children laughing in the dead of night, never a good sign. And even luggage being mysteriously unpacked. But the real hotspot is Room 217, where Stephen King himself allegedly encountered some spooky shenanigans. People have claimed to feel a presence in the room, like someone's watching them, or tucking them in, who knows? Now we're heading down south to St. Francisville, Louisiana, to a place shrouded in mystery and dripping with Southern Gothic charm, the Myrtles Plantation. This former plantation is said to be one of the most haunted places in America. And let me tell you, it's got the backstory to back it up. We're talking tales of star-crossed lovers, tragic deaths, and restless spirits seeking justice from beyond the grave. One of the most famous ghosts is Chloe, a former slave who, legend has it, was hanged on the property. People claim to have captured her image in photographs, a ghostly figure in a turban staring out from the windows. But Chloe's not alone. There's also William Winter, who died on the front steps after being shot, and a young girl who likes to play pranks on guests. Basically, it's like a paranormal party and everyone's invited. Last but not least, we're setting sail to Long Beach, California, home to the legendary Queen Mary. This retired ocean liner has it all: luxury, history, and reported paranormal activity. Unexplained noises, shadowy figures, and ghostly children playing in their first-class pool. The engine room is active, with reports of screams and temperature drops. The most famous ghost is the White Lady, seen by countless guests and staff. But hey, that's what makes it fun, right? Thanks for joining us on this spooky journey. We've explored some of the most haunted places on Earth, from centuries-old towers to creepy abandoned prisons. We've encountered ghostly kings and queens, phantom sailors, and even a mischievous little girl who likes to play pranks. So the next time you're feeling brave and adventurous, maybe skip the all-inclusive resort and book a trip to one of these haunted hotspots instead. You never know who or what you might encounter. And hey, if you do happen to snap a photo with a ghost, be sure to tag us in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more thrilling content. See you next time.